let's discuss about the slope of tangent and a normal. Now here we are having in this figure what we are having let y is equal to fx be a continuous curve. Be a continuous curve and a point P with coordinates x1 and y1 lies on the curve. Now we are having two lines here, L1 and L2. Now L1 passes through P and as we have discussed that slope is what? Dy by dx. So L1 is passing through the P x1 y1 and L1 is what? Tangent. This becomes a tangent. Just touching a curve at one point. Okay. So slope of tangent now. Slope of tangent is dy by dx at x1 y1 is equal to f derivative x1. Okay, this is basically the slope of the tangent. Now two possibilities. What two possibilities are here? Number one, if tangent is parallel to x-axis, then dy by dx is equal to 0. Why it is 0? Because we are having m is equal to tan theta, or tan theta is equal to now, because it is parallel, then angle will be 0. It means theta is 0. So dy by dx is equal to 0. Number 2, if tangent is parallel to y-axis, then dx by dy is equal to 0. If it is parallel to x-axis, parallel to y-axis, then theta becomes pi by 2. Then we are having theta is equal to pi by 2, or then we are having 1 upon tan theta is equal to 0. Okay. So now after this we are having now line L2 passing through P x1 y1 is perpendicular to L1 or perpendicular to the tangent is perpendicular to L1. Therefore L2 is a normal and slope of normal dy by dx at x1 y1 is equal to minus 1 upon f derivative x1. Now what we have used? m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. Now m1 was what? dy by dx at x1 y1 and this was f derivative x1. Therefore m2 is equal to minus 1 upon f derivative x1. So these are the slopes of tangent and normals. Now we are going to use these for the formation of equations of tangent and normals.